Hey Stampers, Gainer again, and I've been having a play with this new set, Splendid Seasons. Absolutely gorgeous. And I've had a play with my brayer. I've never used it before. They've been sat in the drawer for ages, so I thought I'd add a bit of texture to my card. I've used this beautiful flower here, and I'm using this thank you. You know me, I'm a sucker for a thank you card. But I also love this. You're the friend everyone wishes they had. I just miss you. Wishing you all the best. And then you've obviously got the Merry Christmas in there. I'm loving the font on this set. It's absolutely beautiful. But look at this. I've seen some amazing cards done with this set. And so I thought I'd try and put my spin on things. So I think I best show you my card first. Look. Isn't that gorgeous? So I fussy cut my flower out, oops, and I didn't want this all white in the background, so I coloured all the way around the flower first, cut it out, and then I've coloured it in. Absolutely beautiful, radiant colours. I'm sorry, there's a little gap in my blinds. Let's see if I can shut that. Oh. No, it's not wanting to close, is it now? Oh, sorry about that light. Let me just adjust those blinds. And Mr. Boyce is being rather loud. He's playing on his PlayStation again. There we go. And I've fussy cut this out and stuck it on dimensionals. And I've used the new glitter enamel dots. Absolutely beautiful. I know I could have stamped this on the actual card itself, which I might do this time. And then I've used that beautiful rose metallic gold thread. Rose metallic thread. It's got no gold in it, trust me. So I'm going to fetch a piece of scrap in, ready for when I'm doing my brayering. First of all, I'm going to grab a piece of card to stamp my image. And I'm using my Stamparatus. I've got everything in position. I line this up here at this second block, right on this point here. So when I add my magnet now, I know it's not going to move. I'm going to ink up my image over here. I give them a good rub, and I give them a good patting down as well. Could I just, excuse me a minute. Mr. Boyce. Thank you, you're getting a bit carried away in there. I just said to him like 2 seconds before I put the camera on, be quiet now. And then all of a sudden he just rants and goes on. So it's not dark enough for me, so this is why I've used the Stamparatus, because I want a really nice crisp image. So I may do this a couple of times actually. There we go. Oh, one more time. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely a stunning set. I think my thank you is dark enough. I'll just do it again anyway, because I don't want one being blacker than the other. Whoops. I'm just going to press down now. Absolutely love this machine. There we go. Perfect. Oops, it's coming out. Absolute perfection. Look how nice and crisp and clear that image is. And clean my stamp as I'm going along. Whoops, I'm just sliding all over the place. A bit of black there. So squeaky clean it is into my little container. I can move this now. I will remove those shortly to put back. And I'll show you what I did. Because I'm using an image popped off the page, we're going to bray it on a separate piece of paper. So what I did, I just went round the whole, oops, not with that side I didn't. I just went round the whole side of my image. All the way round, nice thick. So when I fussy cut this out, once I've brayed my card with the Highland Heather, I don't have to fussy cut and then try and draw those tiny little white lines. which you get when you fussy cut out. You could always fussy cut pin tight to the flower, but I think you end up chopping it off then, cutting into the flower. So this way, and it's a nice little guide actually to go around. But even inside here, I fill all the bits because you can't fussy cut every square inch. So I made sure, because some of these bits I've got to leave in. So I just follow that all the way around. It doesn't take too long. So I fill all this in. I haven't got the new colours in the Stampin' blends, otherwise I'd use them. So I'm using my many marvellous markers. So make sure you've got cut right in to all these little areas. It doesn't matter that you do a big border, because you're going to fussy cut this out. So just continue all the way round. Don't forget these bits in here, because you can't cut into, unless you've got really good scissor skills and a crafting knife, and painstakingly want to sit and cut everything out to a T, because there's no dies with this set. That's quite strange really, because it's such a bold image. You'd have thought they would have come out with a nice big die and maybe some labels or something. I think so continue to do that all the way around, and then take your scissors and fussy cut it all out. And here's one I prepared earlier. See what I mean? What a difference. Now I could put that on another piece of card and that would be an absolute gorgeous card. Angle this, pop it on dimensionals, stamp an image, and away to go. But I'm going to colour this in, and I love the lemon, the pineapple punch with this Highland Heather. And I think these cards with the brayer, even though they don't give full-on colour, I think it's lovely. It gives you that ombre effect, and I think it's just stunning. And I'm loving the yellow. And I do have pineapple punch in the dark. So let's colour this gorgeous flower in. We'll do all this together, how's that? And then with your markers, you can go back over, or keep going over with your blends once it dries, to give you those darkened areas. Like, I can keep going over that bit. I'll come back to that in a minute, and I go over it again, and it just darken and darken and darken. So, because I've only got the dark in the pineapple punch, I don't have the light. This is one of those table prizes we had on stage, when you can get to take anything out of the box. See what I mean about going over? I'll show you up close in a minute. You see what I mean? If I go over that again, it just darkens them. So, and I'm doing all the end buds. I just loved, when I chose the colour, I was thinking, oh, it's the only one I've got to hand. Oh, I use my blends, blah, blah, blah. And when it put the two together on this beautiful background, oh, I was so chuffed. And I got another project I'll be doing now for tomorrow. More colouring. And I know you all say you love to watch me colour, though, which is so sweet. It's just so therapeutic. And I absolutely love it. And not only that, once you colour in your flower, you can see if you've missed bits. You can just go over them. Missing a whole petal there. And I used the Granny Apple Green on the leaves for this one, and just went over with the dark, oh, what's it called? Old Olive. So, and it's made those leaves pop off the page beautifully. So I'm just going over, once you go over this twice, it's so vibrant, it's so lovely. And I think with the colouring in, I think it's helped with me colouring faster as well, because I'm not too fussed about going over the lines because it's yellow on purple. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, love it. So I might just go over these flowers one more time and then we can darken later. Oh, it's just beautiful, absolutely stunning. And the more you go over this, the darker it becomes. Oh, just love it. Absolutely love it. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. I'm sorry about the light in here. It's absolutely boiling outside. Oh, look at me. Deep into thought. So, oops, I'm throwing it everywhere. I'm throwing it everywhere. So, I'm going to come in with my Granny Apple Green. And this colour is beautiful. And it doesn't take long to colour this in either. To be a little bit careful around these buds. They're just peeking through as they're opening up. It's just wonderful. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But you don't have to have all the many marvellous markers. You can use an aqua pen, a blender pen, use your actual ink. I watched somebody once fill up an aqua pen with a tiny bit of rubbing alcohol and then drops of ink into the actual barrel and then painted with the actual ink itself from the ink pad. I'll show you that one night. Show you how it looks. You got a little green stem there. Just beautiful. And then I go over with the old olive, the dark old olive in the blends to add the shadows and shading. Just to add a bit of definition on the veins of the leaves. This is my passion, colouring. I love it. Oh, I could colour all day long. I love it. Isn't that pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Right, I came in then with a little bit of... No, I didn't. The melon mango. Just for the centres of these buds and these flowers. I didn't want to go too dark, or I didn't want to go black. Excuse me, I've got the sniffles. Oh, just wonderful. So what I did then, I used the thin end to draw the veins and add some shadow on here. Just going down the sides. Oh, excuse me. And you can see it darkening those leaves. Adding a bit of definition if you want a bit stronger. Just go over them a bit more. Press a little bit harder. Beautiful, beautiful. Love, 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 love. Now I've got my pineapple punch in the marker pens as well, so I'm just going to go over these lines here, add a bit of darkness. I mean, you could have sat and watched me colour it all around in purple, hand fussy cut it out when, you know, we could be getting on with more important things on the video. Look at that now. Oh, sorry, I do apologise. Look, let me hold this up close. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. Love it. And I grabbed a little bit of Winker Stella just to add a bit of shine to the centres of these gorgeous flowers and on these buds. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Can you hear him in there? Terrible. Coffee time. Right, let's pop this to one side so that Winker Stella can dry off a little touch. I've got some, I did have, oh, it's here. I was looking for my scratch paper. How silly of me. It was already here the whole time. So, I'm going to fetch in this gorgeous, I'm going to have that on there as well. So, pop that down. Highland Heather. Oh, I've got a bundle for these beautiful colours. And I'm just going back and forth. And you don't think it's loaded, but trust me, it is. And I'm just going to do a sweeping motion. Go back in and grab some more ink. I've never used one of these before. They're so cute, aren't they? We had with sponges in our craft classes when we were young, but never on a roller like this. It's wonderful. And I'm going to sweep in a bit more there. I'm just going over these colours. Okay, I keep going over, it's darker and darker and darker, it's beautiful. It blends beautifully. Look at that. Love it. I think that looks pretty. And I know it's got a stippled effect. I think you can just keep going and going and going and going and going with these, can't you? Try and darken some of these areas. I might just add my flowers, you know, now, and then stamp my thank you down the bottom. Oh, I love that. I've got that beautiful swooping motion. As did here. I left that a little bit more blank, but I love that. I'm going to give it one small going over there. Just going to load it up one more time. So it looks ombre. With those speckles in there. That's it. I'm leaving it like that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I believe these just wash clean. Towel dry them and they're good to go again. I hope so anyway, because you only get 4 of them. Now I've got a mucky tray. I'm just going to grab my trusted sponge and clean the ends. Look, ugh. Mucky pup. There we go. My tray is clean. It's only because I don't want to get it all over my fingers. Yay, and I've got clean hands. Makes a change. I just spotted something. So I'm going to set this to one side and get rid of my scratch paper. Oh, that is just beautiful. Absolute divine. Love that. So, my gorgeous flowers. I may even do it this way round on this card. Stand that on dimensionals and put my thank you up there. Have it completely in reverse. So, my thank you's the other way round. I love it. Absolutely love it. See the Winker Stella on the... There, just catch it in the light. Lovely. So I love it that way. And I think I'm going to love it just as much this way. What do you reckon? Yes, yes. We're going to do it like this. So I'm going to fetch back in my Stamparatus because I don't want to mess. Oops. I'm going to remove the large part because we've already got our image stamped. I'm going to line this back up there. I'm going to roughly put my image there. I know where everything's going. I know that's not even stamped down yet, but I want to make sure that I get this thank you in there just right. Oh, and we only get one shot at this. So what I can do is I can pick this up. I've got grids on here. So let me see if I can show you. You've got grid lines. See them? So I'm going to try. I'm just going to lift that up a fraction. And try and keep my word across that line. Then I can position it. And it's still looking good to me. Whoa! Clever, clever, clever. And now I can ink up my thank you. Maybe do it a couple of times. Oh, it's lush. Absolutely lush. I'm going to give it one more go. I want it nice and dark. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Grab my cleaning cloth. Make it squeaky clean, as you do. Remove that. Now I can take this out. Pop my magnet back. And I can pop that away later. I tend to keep it out these days because it's just always in use. I love this. I'm going to add dimensionals now all over this. I'm going to use my little pot and remove them at the same time. You see what I mean about the purple? Because none of that flower is showing on the white, so it's all showing on the purple. Down the centre. Get a new packet of these out. Love this little tin. And then we can position this. I think that's perfect just there. Now I can always see, I can see a tiny little bit. Oops. Go over this flower now and have a look and see if there's any white bits, and I can't see any more. Can you? Let's hold this up, see if we can see any white bits. Tiny little dot there which will dry shortly. don't want to press too hard. I've got a bit extra yellow going over there, so perfect. That is absolutely stunning. Where's my gold? Oh, it's not gold. Why do I keep saying gold? It's rose metallic thread. It's not rose gold, or it's not rose metallic gold thread. It's just rose metallic thread. So I'm putting a tiny little dot of fast fuse either end. I'm going to start my fuse for there. And I'm just going to wrap this around. I can mess with the thread once I've got it round there a few times. Press them down so they stay stuck. And this end piece as well. Oops, sounded like a guitar string. Oops, there we go, and I've chopped that off. Press that down. I can mess with these then once they're on. She says, fiddling. There we go. Try and spread them out just a touch. I love that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. I've got the copper, the gold, the silver. Copper, gold, silver, and the rose now. Oh, just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So, I've got a piece of white for the inside as well. Whoa. Just going to fetch this in because I want a perfect edge. And then we can... Absolutely beautiful. So that's what I use my trimmer for these days. And right, bless you, Mr. Boys. Oh my word. And I'm going to do the same trick with the... I'm loving this. So that is covering that fast fuse as well. That thread is definitely not coming off there. And the same that side. Grab my little bone folder, squash it all down. Did I show you the inside of this card? There we go. I knew I'd done something. Again, I used one of those little flowers and went around the outside with purple. The other friend everyone wishes they had. Thank you. Isn't that lovely? Oh, love it. So I might get my Stampin' back out for that. Just peel back the edges because I want to make sure this is on straight. Come on, missus. That's it. Making sure my card opens the right way. So measure top and bottom. Making sure I've got a good gap either side. Move that into place. Looks good to me. Press down. Remove. Remove. And that stays into position. Oh my word, I love it. We got these brand new enamel dots. Absolutely stunning. Love them. So again, I'm going to use 2 of these gorgeous purple ones. I'm popping one here. I'm moving one here. And I'm using one of the green ones as well to go with the granny apple green. And I'm just going to pop that right there. Stunning. Let me sink it. And I've just removed one. Oh, pop that back on because I can see the backing. There we go. Don't waste not want that. So this set to one side just for a moment. Grab the stamp apparatus and my magnet. I'm getting good at this. I'm loving this stamp apparatus. And there is that beautiful sentiment. Everyone wishes they had a friend like you. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. I'm going to go up my grid lines. Mind you, I've got to pick it up first. So pick it up and then we can put it in. And make sure it's in straight on that grid line. Looks pretty good to me. We can always have a mess. That looks positioned perfect. Right, now have I got that the right way? Everyone wishes they had everyone wishes they had a friend like you. Oh, what did it say? Oh, see, now I've got it upside down. You're the friend everyone wishes they had. Oh, see, I would have stamped that in that upside down. So I can perfectly line that now. Oh, it's a good job we checked, isn't it? I'd have had an upside down card. I could just turn it over. So I've got it lined up on my grid perfectly. And I can do that one more time. Nice and juicy. Press that down. Now that is perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know I don't need this, but why not? We've got it out. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. I can't sing. I wish. Perfect. I think I'm only going to do that the once. That looks good to me. Good to go, good to go, good to go. Remove my card. Pop the stamp apparatus to one side. Love how strong their magnets are. I'm going to be really careful that it looks still wet, as I definitely don't want to put my hand in that. So I'm going to take the small side, if I can get it to work. I don't know why this isn't coming through, because look at that, brand new pen and it doesn't work. That's true. I'm going to have to get the nib out on that. So this time I'm going to have to be really careful. I think I'd just go around the leaves. Deep concentration. I'm holding my breath here. Try not to mess it up. I can't believe how in deep thought I am here. There we go. And I'm going to swoop that line. Just down there. Oh my gosh, that looks like a pig's ear. Oh well. And then, what did I use? I used yellow. Let's use a bit of Flirty Flamingo. No, stick to yellow, Gina. Da da da. I just think the purple and the yellow together are just absolute divine. They remind me a bit like a denim wash, a slight lilac-y denim, and yellow with it is just absolutely beautiful. So there we are. There's the inside of my card as well. I'm not going to press too hard. I'm going to use a bit of fuse for this. I'm not. I can line this up in the centre of my card. I'm running out of fuse. Gosh, I think everybody is now, aren't they? Bless them. So, starting from the bottom. Perfect. So, there's that card that way. I absolutely love. And then there's my card that way with a tag, which I absolutely love. Oh, tell me which one's your favourite. I would love a thumbs up and a share if you don't mind. That would be perfect. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love you to subscribe. That would be excellent. And if you want to see what I make tomorrow, press the little bell. And you'll be notified of when I've uploaded, so you don't have to come and look and try and find me. YouTube will send you a little notification saying Gaynor has uploaded a video. Go check it out. I got bits all over my desk. So I'm going to love and leave you all. Love you all. Take care. Bye.